Welcome to another episode of Prep Academy. I am Melinda, your host, and today we'll be diving deep into the world of industrial design. We have with us today an amazing guest, Akshay G, who's passionate about industrial design. He's deeply into creating innovative and futuristic designs for his products, and he's a recent graduate from NIFT Mumbai and is an award-winning industrial designer. Let's learn more about his journey and dive deep into the world of industrial design, the real world side of industrial design, through this conversation. So Akshay, industrial design isn't a term most high schoolers are aware of, or so can you explain a bit about industrial design in a way a 16-year-old can understand?
So basically, industrial design is one part of design. So industrial design is like, if I'm explaining to a 16-year-old, it's like designing, simply designing. It's designing products. Like if you're taking a phone or if you're taking a toy, designing it from having the ideation to having the idea in your mind to making that product into a physical product. That's industrial design. So it's like basically physical products.
So what kind of academic background is helps someone enter this field, and what kind of subjects should they focus on from high school?
Yeah. So I was in bio, maths, and physics, chemistry. So science background. So even if you're from commerce background, if you're from different background, also you can enter this field. So what you need the most is that creativity and that curiosity that you need. And also in the exams, like for getting into this design colleges, the exams are like visual, mostly visual. Like you have to draw, sketch, and there's aptitude test. And there's visual test, aptitude, and that's
what's the name of the exam?
So for NIFT and NID, these are the colleges, like the main prestigious colleges for design. So we have prelims and secondary. There are two types, selection actually. So prelims is like the broader one where a lot of students will be competing, and then the narrowed students are going to the secondary, that is secondary round. So in prelims there will be mostly like aptitude test. It's mostly like a written test also, like a GK and everything will be tested. A few mathematics, like maths, 10th level mathematics. So NIFT
10th level.
Yeah, for NIFT. And like that, aptitude, and then sketching. Yeah, like
so they should learn sketching early on.
That's the thing. Sketching is actually important in getting into the exam. If you have good sketching skills, then your rank is gonna be very
high.
Yeah. So it's you have more chance of getting it.
Okay.
And also along with sketching, you need good creative eye also. It's like if you're good at sketching, then you are an artist too.
Yeah.
But then all artists cannot enter into design. So you need to have that curiosity and that problem solving skill to design.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So is it possible to enter design school if you're from an engineering background or from a communication or architecture background?
Yeah, that's possible. So basically the architecture one.
Okay.
So it's actually creative field. It's kind of like so the thing about design is that it exists in every field. So even if you're from engineering, architecture, law, everything, you can get into design if you have that sketching and if you know basic mathematics and GK and everything, you can get into design schools. And if you have a solid bachelor's from engineering college or maybe architecture, bachelor's in architecture, then you can go for master's in design.
What engineering in specific?
Any engineering.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any engineering.
Like
okay.
I have seen my peers from different engineering background.
Okay.
Like mechanical, civil, doesn't matter. And also it's an added advantage if you have an engineering background. In design, it's an added advantage in the later years.
Most importantly, you should have a good skill in sketching.
No, that's not the most important skill, but
and problem solving skills.
Yeah, problem solving skill. That's the important skill.
Okay. So how much do you think visual thinking matters? When compared to software skills or communication?
Very much. So basically, visual thinking is like the main core aspect of design.
Okay.
You have to be very visual in your mind. Only then you can come up with this innovative ideas and stuff. Like if you can combine two things together, then it's like, for example, how can I give an example? For example, if there is a phone case with you and there is a purse alongside with it. So any one of the designer have a thought, okay, should I mix both of these together, phone case and a purse? So that's why we have that card slots in phone cases now.
Okay.
So it's like mixture of both functionality. So you have to visualize that first in your brain. That is important.
Is this a skill that someone can develop
over
time?
That's a skill.
So it's practice.
It's practice.
Okay.
So basically, like from childhood, if you're playing with Lego and building things, so initially that kid will have that visualization in his mind. If I'm gonna build a house or maybe a boat or something, that visualized idea is there. Then he's gonna make that blocks into that shape.
Okay.
And sketching is a tool actually. It's a tool for communication. Just like softwares that you asked. So there are different levels of softwares. You can there are AIs now. So softwares like 3D rendering ones where you can model all the physical products. These are tools which can be learned later. So these are skills which can be learned. Visual thinking is like a talent you have to have in mind, that visualizing.
Coming to sketching, like is sketching in an iPad enough or should you draw with your hands?
So that's like an external question.
Yeah.
So basically if you have skills in both, then it's good. So start with sketching with your hand. And to the ones who are really good at sketching, I'll suggest practice perspective, all that, so you can visualize what's in your mind to a person who cannot visualize. Communicate your idea, what's in your mind. That's what sketching is. And if you ask that, there's a lot of I wasn't that good at sketching, but I was good at sketching.
Okay.
It's through practice, we make our sketching good. So basically,
but it's easier on an iPad, right?
It's easier on an iPad, but
what's the difference?
So basically, sketching is like, it helps you grow inside. Like we are using our mind.
You're using your mind and your eye coordination.
In simple things, simple things, you don't have any safety net in sketching. You're just drawing with pencil, and if it's wrong, you have to erase it. That's it. And that's how your brain, you see that visualizing in paper, that sketch that you have in mind in paper. And
you
then
have a clear idea about the angles and measurements.
Yeah, you have
which you don't get in iPad.
Yeah, which you don't get in iPad. The thing is that in iPad you get it.
Okay.
It's like pre-templated one. It's like that. You can just draw it in iPad. That's what I personally feel. And sketching is very important in that. So that if you can develop sketching, it's very good. And if there is, you can't, if you are not willing to do that, then iPad is also good.
Okay.
There are pros and cons for iPad. So sketching, you need a lot of physical mediums like papers, colors, and you have to carry it everywhere.
But in order to pass the exam, you need to have
in order to pass the exam, you need to have good sketching skills.
Yeah, you need to draw it properly. All right. So what should students prioritize when choosing a college for design? Like be it faculty, be it internships, or be it field trips, exposure. So, what should you give more priority to?
I'll tell you from my story actually.
Yeah.
So when I went for design, it's something that I didn't know that there were colleges like NIFT and NIFT. These are the prestigious institutions in India.
Okay.
So the people I asked to, they were like, go to mechanical engineering, and you can go to you have to design eventually in that.
Okay.
So I went to engineering coaching, and that's how I came to know that there are institutions for design, separate institutions. So go forward. So I graduated from a tier 1 college, NIFT, Mumbai. And there are different tier 2, tier 3 colleges. That's questions of most students. Like that's a simple question that you ask. Like, does it depend on college faculties and stuff? So the thing about us creative minds is that designers, creative minds. What I'm saying is that our mind depends on certain things. I feel like.
What do you mean?
For example, I got into NID and NIFT. The thing is that if I was not in my presence of mind that day, that certain exam day, I won't get that idea.
Okay.
If my mind is not free, or if my mind is occupied with something else in the exam time, or if I'm facing some challenges or something, then I won't put my creativity to best in that exam.
Alright.
So if I'm writing one exam, it might be low in one rank, and if I'm writing the same exam some other day, it will be good in that. So creativity, I feel it differs according to time also. So it's like
your state of mind.
Yeah, state of mind. So there are very good students who are in tier 3 colleges I have seen.
Okay. Like, so does college general really matter when it comes to internships and getting a good job?
The brand name matters, but the thing is that if you are a good designer, if you are good at problem solving, then you're gonna work your way up. You're gonna increase your portfolio.
So how do you build your credibility as a young designer?
So
what did you do?
So basically,
let's start with that.
It's all thanks to God, firstly.
Okay. Yeah. Right.
So, like, actually, I didn't know this. I actually want to tell this. That's why I actually love this podcast one.
Mm-hmm.
So to increase your credibility, what you have to do is increase your projects firstly.
How do you land a good project?
So you don't have to land a project. You can do it personally.
Okay.
Take a brief.
Freelance.
No, I'm not talking about freelance too.
Okay.
Freelance is also one of the. You can do it personally. Take a product. Like if it's my field, I'll take a product. How can I improve that product? So basically, if I'm taking a furniture, how can I improve the comfort of that furniture? How can I improve it aesthetically? All that
problem solving skills.
Problem solving skills.
Yeah. So you identify the gaps.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
Okay.
So you have to identify the gaps and build upon your projects. And if you can freelance it, then if you have the capability of manufacturing it or something, then it's more credible.
Okay.
Your projects are coming to life. Like that. If you're doing it on your own, it will come to like prototypes in stage or something.
Okay.
Like we are just doing it in our home or wherever free we get. We just do it, sketch it, prototype it, everything, and it will come to program. But if you won't manufacture it. But if you're freelancing or something, then you will manufacture it and it will be helping a lot of people.
Okay.
So it's like something that you can add in your resume and LinkedIn. And the other ways of having credibility is like attending a lot of competitions.
Okay.
And that's how I got this award. All India award I got. So
what was that award about?
It's
what
about
was that award for?
Industrial design student.
Okay.
So it's like they take projects from different colleges across India. Like all the design colleges across India, and they select like top 16 students. So I was one among the top 16 students in 2024. So that's something that gained a lot of recognition for me.
All right.
So I actually wanted to, so the reason for this competition was my faculty.
Okay.
So it's like through her that I came to know about this competition, and then I participated. Her name is Pallavi ma'am.
Okay.
So it's like a lot of coincidences. That's why I'm thanking God. For that path, cleared of path.
Yeah.
That's why I got this recognition, and then I got Ola, internship in Ola.
So what other side projects or habits did you develop that eventually, gave you a long-term edge in this field?
So I sketch, I do not sketch every day, but I try to sketch, mostly 4 to 5 days per week. And it's like a discipline you have to keep. Sketch, try to visualize it. Even while you're thinking, try to make a product better. Think in your mind, how can I make this better?
So you always have to keep thinking creatively.
Thinking. Yeah, it's not a work you do. It's something that I enjoy.
Yeah, okay.
Like if I'm seeing someone, I'll be observing that person. Why is she wearing that? Is she comfortable in that? What is the aspect of that, that shape of that product like that. So I'll be thinking on all these things. So that's what,
Yeah. Okay, then there is so much happening in the world right now in terms of creativity and design. And, so we receive a lot of information at once because of internet. So that creates a lot of micro trends, and, people want to latch onto something, to feel something, to be a part of something. What do you have to say about it?
What I have to say about it is that trends are actually created to sell products. So basically, we got some idea for some oversized t-shirt. There will be a certain group of people who are wearing that, and then that's something designed, and then it depends upon the marketing also. We'll be marketing it in such a way that it's going to click with the youngsters. It's going to be a trendy, people who are bored of wearing the normal t-shirts, you should start wearing the oversized one.
Yeah.
So it's like a trend. And originality is very different from that. Originality, it's a different topic from that trend.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, talking about originality in design, it's like I feel everything under the sun is like, it's not original. It's everything under the sun is same. It's kind of like that. So originality differs from people to people. It's subjective, and people take inspiration from a lot of products, and that's how new products come into life. So it's like an amalgam of different designs. It's like a copy of different designs, and it's coming to life. And that's the originality, like using different functions and different forms and coming up with a new product in the market to solve a different problem.
So how do you come up with a new product, your own product with your own ideas, when you have a lot of influence around you? So
some personal steps that I take for this is if I'm starting with the process itself. So I got a brief for a design. So to the students who are not students who are hearing it, brief is something that we get in our college assignment, or maybe if you're working with the company. Brief explains you what the product is, what you have to design basically. So it will be like if you want to design a bottle. So in that bottle can be of various bottles. It can be for a child, it can be for a teenager, it can be for a adult, it can be for a adventurer, it can be for a business person. So these all bottles actually cater to different audiences. So their form is different, their function is different, their color will be different, material will be different. So that is a brief. We'll be having a brief about the product. This is a bottle for a teenager, and you have to design a bottle for a teenager. So I have to empathize with the teenager first, and then come up with that design, and then
you have to
come up
put
with
yourself in in his place.
I have to put myself in his shoes, and then understand I'm a teenager and I'm using a bottle, so my hands will be sweaty because I'm a teenager, and I'll
You'll
be
always be playing sports.
Playing sports. So the bottle should be very rigid, like a rug sport, like bottle. It shouldn't be some borosilicate glass or something, that we keep in office desk. It can break easily. You cannot keep a bottle for teenager. So you have to think about all that, research about all that, and then come to ideation. And then while you're ideating, you will have to first have an idea in your mind what kind of form you're gonna do. That's what I do. What kind of form that bottle has, or what kind of material that bottle has, and I'll just sketch it out first, a lot of sketches, and then I go to taking inspirations from Pinterest to learn what is the trend right now and everything. So before that, in the research part, I'll actually research about all the companies right now doing this segment, like all the companies that are doing the same bottle, for teenagers right now. I'll see all of their designs. I'll see their customer reviews. I'll see all of their gaps, actually. That's the word. I'll find the gap in that market where that product is not, some function can be added. And then I'll brainstorm myself before taking this inspiration. And then I'll take this inspiration and I'll combine with my idea, and then that's how I come up with a new design. So most of them actually, what they do is, not most of them, some people actually do is they straightforward go to Pinterest and then take a form. And there won't be any functionality in it, but aesthetically it will be pleasing because it's a Pinterest board. It's very
mood boards.
Mood boards, and that's something that I try myself not to do because I want my brain to.
Because it's all the same, right? In the first place, but that's what everyone goes through the same mood boards, the same pictures.
True.
Products are all the same. There is no difference between any of them. So that's what I asked when I asked you about originality.
So first, put your input, put your brain to use, and then go to other sources of design and combine them both. Then you'll get a new design. That's what. So
when designing, what's more harder? Is it the people or the problems that you have to solve?
That's also a very good question. The thing is that design is not an individual thing.
Right.
In
a lot of people are involved. It's not a solo work.
So it's like that's a very good question firstly, and yes and no. Problems are bigger, but if you use a lot of brains, then the problem is gonna shrink. But that lot of brains is gonna create a lot of problems, a lot of egos in it, a lot of deadline management, controlling all those heads.
So you just need to listen to their opinions.
Yeah, we have to listen to their opinions.
And then just choose the, ones that will do well.
No, it's not choosing the one that do well.
Okay.
It mostly comes to, if you are designers working together, one of my idea will work out. One of his idea will work out.
Yeah, that's
we're going to combine all of the ideas together.
Combining,
It's not that one idea is going to, we have to think how all the ideas, we are all are designers.
How you can integrate all the ideas together.
We all are designers and we all come up with very unique,
unique ideas, right?
So it's like, what if we have all of these or maybe 3 of these? It's gonna come out great. That's what makes a dream, dream work in teamwork.
Dream work makes the team work. Is that how we say it?
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Right. Okay, it's the other way around. What softwares or tools should students start to get familiar with early on?
Firstly, I'll tell start sketching.
Just sketching.
First starts with sketching. If you're not good at sketching, start it. Some basic things that I'll tell is just take a piece of paper and draw straight lines from end to end. And
so for any kind of designing, you need sketching. You have to be absolutely good at sketching.
It's See, that is the thing. There are people who can do sketching very well, and there are people who can do it, average, and there are people who cannot do sketching at all. The people who cannot do sketching at all, I just want to say that if you practice daily, like maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes, it's not wonder why I'm asking. 15 to 10 minutes, it's enough to drastically improve you from within 1 year span. Sketching is something that you can improve on. It's that hand-eye coordination and that balance and that confidence in drawing lines and coming up with that product. So sketching is an important tool, and if you don't have sketching skills, like very good sketching skills, you can use iPad, all that illustration tools, Illustrator, Procreate, and all that. And
so for someone coming from an engineering background or a communication background, so what else should they know about other than sketching, like the colors, etc., etc.? I might not know everything, but surely there might be something else that they should be aware of, right?
So
like you said, light designing. What is that?
Lighting design.
Yeah. So tell me more about it. Is that a part of industrial design?
See, industrial design is designing physical products, and there are digital products.
Okay, then what is
lighting design is like a decor.
Okay.
Decor design. So it's like lighting design is also industrial design. So lighting, if I'm thinking of a lighting design, for example, this studio, if you're taking this studio, if you're designing a certain product for this studio, it should be very comfortable to carry around. It should not be some very heavy product.
Okay, got it.
You're thinking about all the aspects, for carrying it around, the shape and the ergonomics, if you're thinking about this mic, if it was a light over here, it's like the light should be flexible enough to make it into any angle. So it's
just the problem solving that they have to be good at. Nothing else. And sketching and problem solving. That's it. Sketching, and creativity, creativity
and everything.
Okay, general things that they already know that they should
can actually, and the lighting part, like how many lumens of light is needed to eliminate that particular area. Like he was, arranging that.
Will you learn that along the way?
We will learn it.
Okay, then that's not a problem.
And we can research about it also. When we are getting a new project, we have to first initially research about it.
Okay.
So, for example, when I went into, I cannot disclose most of the project details of Ola.
All right.
So when I went into Ola, when I had the project, I didn't have any idea about that project that I'm going to design. So initially I had a lot of research I had to be done. I have to read a lot of, I have to go through internet, I have to ask a lot of vendors, ask a lot of already designers, engineers.
Yeah.
So if you are designing this light, there's a lot of electrical part inside which designers do not know.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a very plus point for the engineering background guy. Mm-hmm. See, I am from a design background, so I do not know the internal components. How does it work? How should I connect it all? I can learn it by research and everything. I can test it out. But an engineer guy already knows it, kind of knows it. So he's actually comfortable with working in that. So that's a plus point for him.
Yeah, got it.
Do it.
So how can a beginner designer, stand out with his portfolio when applying to a top company if he is not from a tier 1 or tier 2 college?
See, the thing is that there is no thing as tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. That is the thing I want to tell. Mm-hmm. I am from NIFT and I'm from NID. I'm from NIFT.
That's tier 1.
Tier 1 colleges.
Right.
So it's tier 1 college because of faculties. I'll say faculties and the peers make it a very good college.
Okay.
So research about the if you're going to college, research about that faculties over there.
Okay.
Research about the about their experience, like where have they worked, and research about the peers that have come out of here, like alumni, and ask them how's the experience of the college. And I've seen a lot of new colleges with a lot of good placements and contacts with companies and good alumni.
What are those colleges?
I am actually not favoring in colleges, so yeah.
Okay, I mean you can just list out some of you.
I don't think I should do that.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll let you know. The thing is that aim for not tier 1 in the sense tier 1 college NIFT and NID is very good is because of the fee structure. It's like the government college, right? So fees is like
very low compared.
One third as compared to the other private colleges.
Okay.
So that is gonna leave a lot of space in your mind, creative space. Like it's a less debt. So that's one thing. And faculties and peers make it. And from wherever colleges you are, and I said when you're getting into an exam, the state of mind matters. So sometimes if my life direction was different, like I didn't perform well in that exam, but I went to a different college. So I'll work my way out. because it was my state of mind that day, exam I didn't do it well. I went into a tier 3 college. I'm gonna work my, I'm gonna work a lot.
You're gonna do well there,
and then
right.
That's the thing. You have to do well anywhere, wherever you are.
Yeah.
Even if you're from tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, increase your projects. And if you're a very passionate
So honestly,
designer,
that doesn't matter. Your talent
that doesn't
matters.
matter. Your talent matters, and
All
your
right.
hard working matters.
Yeah.
If you're ready to invest a lot of time in making the things that you know that you're less, like sketching. If you know that you're bad in that, or maybe you should improve in that, do that. And 3D rendering, modeling softwares. If you know that you can't, if you have no skills in that, learn that. Everything is learnable. Like all these tools are learnable. That's what I can say.
Tell me about CMF designing more. What is CMF design?
CMF design. So CMF is color material finish.
Okay.
So every product that you design should have this color material finish.
Okay.
And mostly it's according to trends. So we have to, there's a term known as trend forecasting. So you have to forecast the coming. So if I'm designing a light for next year,
a light
for next year,
yeah.
I cannot design with the trend right now, because next year that trend might go.
Yeah.
So there are companies like WGS and
do you have to stay with the trends?
Yeah, it's very important as a designer. You have to be updated about the trends. Using Insta itself is like you'll get a lot of trends, and visit Pinterest and visit a lot of Behance, projects,
yeah.
And be updated about the trends so that you can implement in your ideas. So trend in the sense, it's not like copying the same idea as them. Take small inspirations, like for example, very good trend right now was that nothing phone.
Yeah.
It's very completely different from our segment of phones, right? It's like having that pop orange color and that that naked that body. It shows that all electrical parts outside, like the copper wiring, everything is outside. So that's a trend that came into effect. So be updated about that. I can use that same trend in maybe lighting.
Yeah.
Imagine me having a light. I made a light. Imagine a mixer grinder in your house.
Okay.
We got a whatever mixer grinder that you have. Imagine if the body is like translucent and transparent. That's a new design on its own. You can see all the motor winding inside. You can see all the wiring inside. That's a trend that you have to keep up with. Yeah.
So aesthetics are also important.
Aesthetics are very important.
More
that
than the
CMF.
use.
I'll tell you an example. Ola scooters. I worked in Ola scooter.
Yeah.
So basically, teenagers will go with something sporty. So that color varies: red, black, maybe stickers, and a lot of fire elements or something like that. But if I'm going with a corporate guy, the Ola scooter should be very minimal kind of. But there are different, different personalities.
Okay.
What will they look for? A Ola scooter that is very minimal, like very silver gray or something like that.
Okay.
Different people, different target audience. Like if I'm targeting teenagers, then I'll design a scooter which has CMF similar to their interest.
Okay.
Like emerging trends like pop culture, something like that. But if I'm going with an adult who is very settled in life, kind of like corporate guys and corporate people, then the scooter should not pop out very much.
Right.
It should blend in with their identity, like premium level look kind of. So CMF matters in that.
Okay, got it. So how did you get into sustainability?
Sustainability is something that we all designers have to get into. It's not an option. So basically, till now, all the designs were like non-sustainable.
Okay.
Sustainability differs in different categories. And if you're talking about environment, it's like if you're designing something not sustainable, then that is going to be a problem for the environment and the future population.
Right.
Yeah. And sustainability in terms of work is also there. Like the design works and stuff. Like the workers are not paid well. Everything should be considered sustainability.
Okay.
And sustainability is important because all the designers right now are involving sustainability in their design. So when I'm ideating that product itself, I'll be starting the sustainability of that product. The thing is that if I'm making a furniture, big furniture, and it's in a very circle shape. Imagine circle shaped furniture. So I'll tell you what sustainability is. That I'm designing a circle furniture.
Okay.
And if you're transporting it in a container or something, a lot of gaps are there in between.
Right.
So if I'm designing a square shaped furniture, packaging or whatever it is, like furniture I'm designing, square shaped furniture, there will be a lot of furniture in that same shape can be accumulated in that container. So that means reducing transportation, fuel and all.
Oh, got it. Yeah.
A lot of furniture will be transported in one segment. So that's less fuel consumption as compared to the circle furniture, circle packaging or something.
Yeah.
So that's something that we think about, not just in the design, but in the outcome of that furniture, like the transportation, everything. That fuel is going to increase a lot of carbon emission in the environment, global warming. So we have to think in all those aspects, like how should our product reduce that?
Got it.
From every aspect, from the small till the transportation, till getting to the user's hand and for the user to do. And if the user is like he's going to discard the furniture after a few years, what is the steps after that?
Right.
Everything.
So the material also matters.
Material is important.
Yeah.
Then the journey of the product should be sustainable.
So can you briefly walk me through your work, from a typical project from start to finish, and who's involved in each stage of the project?
Yeah. So basically,
just give me a short idea about it.
In brief, first you get the brief.
Uh-huh.
In brief, you get the brief.
Okay.
Yeah, brief, and then you go for researching. Firstly, when I came to NIFT, it was like I'll get the brief and I'll start editing. I won't research anything. I'll just go like that. So there was this one class where the faculty came and asked, draw a candle, like design a candle. And I straightforward started sketching a candle.
Okay.
And then she was like scolding me, that is not how designers should work. Designers should first research on what that candle is for. The brief is not clear yet.
Yeah.
It's not design a candle. It should be more than that.
Okay.
So the brief should be design a candle. Maybe for a dinner. Maybe for lighting a room. Maybe for worship. So the candle purpose can be anything. So we have to design according to that. So it's a birthday cake. It's different. It has the stripes, the color, everything is different. So you have to first research. Research is very important. When you get a brief, research first. Whatever ideas that comes to your mind, keep it. Or maybe scribble it down so that you don't forget it.
Yeah.
Research first, and then you start ideating. Ideating is where you draw out your initial ideations and leave it aside. That is my way. I leave it aside so that I have more space in my mind to think more. And then if I'm not getting any more ideas that of my own, then I'll go to Pinterest. I'll take new inspirations. And then I'll be like, oh, I have designed this. What if I combine with this inspiration? And then it's a new product.
Okay.
Yeah. So then you have to communicate your idea to the stakeholders. Stakeholders are the companies, maybe faculties in a college, the people who are looking for that project, marking or maybe taking the project. So for communicating it, this is where the tools come into.
Okay.
Sketching is very good.
Okay.
If you are sketching, that's first step. And then rendering, modeling it in softwares like Blender, Fusion 360 is what I'm comfortable with. So that's something that I'll ask students and all the people to just learn softwares like 3D softwares, because just start it slowly. You don't
name
have
the
to.
softwares.
Yeah, Fusion 360.
Okay.
Blender, Rhino, SolidWorks.
Okay.
These 4 are good.
What's the 4th one?
SolidWorks.
Okay.
So like it's most of the companies prefer SolidWorks. Like most of them.
How are they very different?
It's not very different.
Okay.
It's how you communicate the idea.
Okay.
These are the tools that you have to use. I am comfortable with Fusion 360. I can use that and I can communicate the idea. And if someone is comfortable with Rhino, then that is good. And SolidWorks, that is good. So the thing is that these different softwares have different pricing ranges. Blender is totally free. It's an open source one, so it's very free. And there are pros and cons with different softwares. You just have to adapt it. First I started with Blender, but then the interface was too much rigid for me. That's why I went to Fusion 360. It's very easy. So yeah, it's your preference. Study any 3D software, that doesn't matter. And then communicate this idea with the stakeholder, the people who are looking at faculties in colleges or maybe managers in your and then there are certain parts of the product which you cannot come up with solutions, like the electrical component or something. That in that part you'll go ask the engineering team, how can I solve it? I want it in this shape, inside this shape, something like that. So the engineering team, that is not possible. You have to make it larger. So it's like a negotiation happening over there, and then you have to iterate your ideas. You have to change your designs and stuff like that. So that's a phase where teamwork comes in. The design team will be collaborating with the engineering team and all that, and then coming up with the design, and then after that implementing it, manufacturing it.
Can someone from your field shift into UX UI designing, or automotive design, furniture, etc.?
Yeah,
you can.
So basically, most of my friends from my department, industrial design, has gone into UI UX and automobile. So
are they too different? Like, are the basics just the same?
The basic is problem solving.
Okay.
Yeah, it's whatever it is, it's problem solving. So if I think of it, Swiggy. What are they solving?
I mean, transportation. Yeah.
People are lazy to buy food from.
Nearby hotels. So they order it. So they can eat at the comfort of their home.
Yeah. So the thing is that they can save time for the works that is important to them, rather than going and buying food. So that's a problem solved over there for the user. I am not having time to go to hotels or something and restaurant and buy my food. I'll take that time to study, to improve my field or something. So that's a problem that is solved for me. So Swiggy's, that is a digital product.
Yeah, that's a digital product.
And the physical aspect is the delivery guys and stuff. So about the delivery guys, they're having that bag. You have seen that red bag?
Right, yeah, I've seen.
So that's a product design.
Yeah.
You have to carry it in that bag, and that bag should be, thermo. That should have that. So the food should not get cold or hot. It should contain that heat and cold inside. So that's physical product designing for that.
Yeah.
So it's like digital problem solving.
So if you want to move to automotive design, that's like very different, right?
It's very engineering oriented, I would say. I'm not having much knowledge in that field. But you have to have a lot of sketching skills to get into automotive sector.
So do you say, like, will you say like this is a very fluid field?
Yeah, actually design is very fluid.
Very fluid.
Yeah.
Okay. So how can students learn to communicate with non-designers, like the engineers or the production team or the marketers that are involved?
So basically it's like you have to speak in their language to make them understand, is what I feel. So for engineering team, you have to explain in terms of functionality.
Yeah.
To the marketing team, you have to explain in terms of emotions. Getting it right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like that. So if I'm designing,
don't you guys all work together?
Yeah, we all work together.
It's not like you start designing a product and then you go to an engineer and then a marketer. No,
actually it comes like that.
Yeah. You don't work together all at once.
So we
it's
design
like
a product. No, it's like it's in the initial stage itself. When we are designing a product, we'll be in a team discussion with engineers. Is it possible like this? If I'm creating like this, is this mechanism process? Like if I'm designing a mic stand like this, is this mechanism over here possible? How is that possible? Either designer can research about it and come up with an idea like this, or you can ask an engineering background person to come up with a mechanism so that I can have this design, so I can tilt this mic, I can lock this part. So all these are ideas that designers will be sharing, and the engineers can actually help it make it into a reality. And the marketing people comes at the end. How it's gonna connect.
So you have to communicate with the marketing team also.
Yeah, we'll be communicating
from the
our
beginning,
concept.
Right?
Not from the beginning, in the end.
Okay, it's just in the end.
Yeah.
So how can they understand the essence of the product then?
That's what we have to share the concept with them in the end. The thing is that if you communicate with early on how this product, the thing is that we cannot communicate early on firstly, because there will be a lot of changes in the end product. The marketing people just have to, they have to market it with the emotions. So they have to think about the concept and who the product is catering to. What functionality the product has.
So that's a different business.
Yeah.
Altogether.
Yeah.
Okay. So in terms of comparison and all, like how do you avoid comparing yourself? You see a lot of great designers on social media and all.
Yeah.
So how do you avoid comparing yourself with these great designers, especially online where everyone seems to be great?
I'm still learning that.
You're still learning that? Yeah. Okay. So that's an everyday process.
That's something that everyone has to deal with, I guess. Like in every profession, right? Not just in designers, I think. Even doctors.
But this is such a competitive field.
Yeah. Everyone's
great. I feel like when I open Instagram, everyone's doing great.
So the thing is that keep updating yourself, keep improving yourself. You don't have to. We all have different styles, That's what I can say. we all have different styles. We all have different thinking process, thinking backgrounds, and Swedish people, IKEA, it's like they're very simplistic and very functional.
Yeah.
But if you come to our Indian traditional design, it's more intricate. Like if you see the furniture, it's very heavy.
Yeah.
It's very intricately designed.
Yeah.
There's a lot of decorations in it. So it's like, if you say which is better, Swedish design furniture or Indian furniture is better, we have audience for both. Yeah, that's what. So that's because of the style.
It depends on your own.
Yeah. So improve your style. That's what I can say. Like, don't compete with the world. Improve your style, and one day the world will recognize.
Compete with yourself.
Yeah, compete with yourself. Improve yourself. That's it.
So I have this doubt. So if you are creative, I think you're creative in all aspects. So say you are a product designer. Maybe one day you can create a jewelry brand for yourself.
You can do that.
Yeah. So you can jump into various.
That's what this field is very fluid.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I wanted to know.
Basically, in college itself, we have this foundation program. Foundation program is the first year.
Yeah.
So in first year, we can design anything as we want. Like if there is a subject known as something, I can design even digital products. I can design like if Swiggy is already there. Consider that Swiggy was not there. I can design this. Okay, we can have an app which is gonna solve this problem. That is for one thing I am working on. In the next, there will be a jewelry subject in which I am experimenting on jewelry. Okay, I can have this jewelry brand. This jewelry design. This is gonna cater to the luxury market. So it's gonna have these many materials in it.
Okay.
So then there's decor. Then there is footwear. There is bags.
This is so nice.
Yeah. So you can design anything.
This is so interesting.
It's just problem solving in the core. That's it.
So you just have one design degree and you can, jump around like this.
Yeah.
That is actually nice. So what kind of industries are actually hiring like designers today?
Design is everywhere actually.
Everywhere?
Yeah, everywhere.
Okay.
Even in health sector.
Even in health sector?
Yeah.
Okay, products, like designing gowns or products.
Everything. And even the marketing people are designers, right? So it's there in health sector too, like marketing people. And to imagine that place of the healthcare, consider the healthcare in a mall. We are designing that space in there. That is experience design. So basically, if you go to a mall, if you are seeing a fashion brand over there, everyone has different, layout, the outside layout.
Okay.
So that is design. That is experience design. So basically, that's the experience that the user should feel about that brand.
Okay, got it.
So Alan Solly will be having a very formals and very casuals, but in a very minimal way they will be displaying.
Yeah.
But if you go to Fab India or something, a traditional, the whole layout of that room will be traditional lighting, everything like that. So experience design. So it's very fluid.
So a lot of people fear that product design might be overtaken by AI. So like, how do you see the future of human-led designs, evolving alongside automation?
The question should be not concerned about artificial intelligence, should be like concerned about human intelligence.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Like, the more we use AI, the less we are using our intelligence. So it's like we have a very powerful machine in our head.
Yeah.
We are not using it. We are depending on something else. That's what we have to reduce. AI is good. AI is a tool, like I said. It's a software
use
tool.
it as a tool.
Use it as a tool.
Yeah.
Like,
but don't you think it will replace or anything?
See, there are people, we can do like this also. I have told you the process of design. We'll get a brief. Then we'll research it. Then we'll ideate it. And then we'll sketch it. We'll take inspiration. We'll do prototype it, and then we'll test it with the user. And then if it's something different, we'll again brainstorm and design it. Or you can take the brief and put it in ChatGPT and then ask what can I do for it. ChatGPT will give you the answer. So you're skipping a lot of process in between and coming with solutions in ChatGPT. So you do not use much intelligence in that, and that will take you away from.
The thing is, it makes it easier now.
It doesn't make it easy. The thing is that almost all AI is dependent on data across. That's what I understand. If there is any mistake or if people are seeing it, then it's up. From my knowledge, what I'm saying is that all AI has this pre-data which it's working on, but they cannot empathize with any people, right? We humans can empathize with people, and empathizing with people is something it's very important in design field.
Right. Yeah, I get you.
So if I'm asking to design a bottle,
so it can just it can just help us.
Yeah.
With certain tasks, but it won't overtake the whole field.
That's what.
Okay.
I have curiosities in that question. Like, will it overtake our field? Because AI is getting more advanced day by day.
Yeah, right. It's getting better day by day.
Yeah, it's getting better day by day. But the empathizing factor,
that's still a question mark.
That's still with the human controls. But I can use the thing is that I've sketched the product, but I have to communicate with the person in the next 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I cannot render it in software right now within 10 minutes. It will take like 1 hour, 2 hours and stuff. And then I have to put it in a PPT. But if you ask AI, it will render from a sketch and give it to you.
Yeah.
It will model it and give it to you. That's what you have to use our AI for.
Okay.
To make that, how to communicate it. Basically communication. Use AI for communication. Like maybe you're writing a concept for your product that you have designed, but your English is not that good.
Okay.
Then use that AI to make it, frame it into a more compelling, emotive sentence so that you can communicate better.
Got it.
Those are things that you can ask. And if you're going for researching about the product, if you have certain steps in wherever you want to research, for example, in the bottle segment, like design a bottle, like I've used that example. So I have this idea, okay, I have to research about this child and blah blah, all these details. But if you put that in AI, like what are the things that I can research for this, creating this product, so that my research will be more and I'll get more knowledge. So I'll give a detailed instruction on where you have to research, what do you have to research and stuff like that. So that's something that you can use to increase your workflow and maybe increase your research also.
So is this job still in demand?
It's very much in demand. Design is always in demand.
Okay, so the demand is still rising.
Still rising.
Okay, so what's been your experience with fair pay in this field?
It's a very controversial topic, but I still answer.
Aren't designers paid very little, especially in the beginning?
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
In the initial time.
Yeah.
And the thing is that companies take the college brand also this time in selection process. College name in that time. They won't look at the talent at first. But you have, if you're from a tier 3 college, and if you're doing well, if you are
doing well in the sense
marks, like, or doing well in the sense
your
portfolios, work on yourself. So basically, if you're working on yourself, your marks are going to increase.
Yes,
that is true. If I'm working on my sketching marks are going to increase. If I'm working on projects which are not in the academics, I can put that projects into my academics also. For certain subjects, I can put that. So it's going to increase my marks eventually.
But are they looking at the marks for designers?
No,
isn't it the portfolio?
It's a portfolio.
How do you create a very good portfolio?
Work on your projects, work on personal projects, work on freelancing projects. And as an industrial designer, I'll suggest people, industrial design students to go into different areas that
should they just okay. For example, should they look on existing products and try to redesign them? Is that
that's something that you can do in your personal projects? Yeah.
Okay.
That's something that you can involve your projects to. So, and the main important thing in creating portfolio is not the final product.
Okay.
People in Behance, mostly they do is that they'll keep the final product very aesthetic looking renders and stuff like that. But they do not put the process. How did that person come to that design? What is the initial thoughts in that design? That is something that most designers look to.
Okay.
What is the change of thinking in that? How level has that person thought to come up with that design? That's very important in this field.
Okay.
So be good at that. Express yourself out. Even if it's a messy drawing, messy sketch, messy ideation, just display it in your project.
Anything else that we need to cover about this field? Anything important you feel?
Yeah. So the thing is that, I got into NIFT, right?
Yeah.
Thing is, I got into NIFT because I was very good in that exam day. I said that state of mind. So there are people who have directly and indirectly, helped me. So basically, I got like 1726 rank in NIFT, and my OBC rank was around something inside 200. So I got in NIFT Mumbai, thankfully. And there will be students who are much talented than me at that point of time, but they didn't come to know about this college or exam, so they didn't appear for this exam.
I'm surprised that people didn't know about this college. Yeah, okay.
And there are people who wanted to attempt their exam, like more talented than me, but they couldn't attend the exam on that day.
Yeah.
So there are like different categories of people, and there are people who are talented than me, attended the exam, but they were not in the state of mind, so they didn't get that rank. So it's like a lot of indirect people are helping you in your way. So that's up to God. That's why I said thanks to God. So I came to NIFT. So what I want to say to designers is be kind to everyone around you. It's not something that first you will understand, but if you're kind, there's a lot of space in your mind that is going to free up, because you're happy most of the time. So if you're helping people, you're happy, and that is going to create a lot of dopamine, you can say, happiness hormones, and that is going to increase your creativity a lot. So simple step, be kind, you're going to be very creative. Just that. It's nothing related to design, but be kind and you can achieve everything. That's what I can say.
Are there any specific exams that they have to study for more than this? More than what you just mentioned?
So basically I'll tell you about the 3 prestigious colleges in India. One is IIT, IDC, Industrial Design Center. That is IIT Bombay. And then we have NIFT and NIDs. So all 3 colleges are very good. And NIFT is more into fashion from the name.
Yeah,
NIFT.
right.
But it's not like that. Fashion is a stream that we study over there. My stream was accessories design.
Okay.
So we were actually into designing products, fashion. And the thing about NIFT is that I could come up with a lot of my peers are fashion design students, so I can take inspiration from that field also.
Yeah.
See, I can take the inspiration from that and I can put it in my product design field, and that's something that I can learn in NIFT. And the faculties were amazing. Like, they were really hardworking, passionate, and very brain-opening kind of conversations we had. And I want to thank all my faculties. Can I say my faculty's name?
Yeah.
So
sure.
My faculties are like they're very good. Shripati sir, Pallavi ma'am, Harish Banga sir, Sudipta sir, Yashwant sir, Tanmay sir, Rahul sir, Rohina ma'am. So I hope I have covered everyone. Madhupriya ma'am. Yeah, so it's like they have actually I was not like this initially. Like, I wouldn't even get an award. I was preparing for NID first and I didn't get into NID.
Yeah.
So basically I went to engineering first because I didn't know design. And then I tried for NID without any coaching or anything. I got 126 OBC rank, All India rank 126, and they called till 125. And that was like a desperate So I thought I'll just go for coaching and then I'll get into NID or NIFT. So NID was my priority because it's an industrial design. And something happened and NID I couldn't get in. I got into NIFT, but I was depressed at that time when I got into, because it's fashion oriented college. But then NIFT changed my perspective. I got an award because of when I was from NIFT. So whatever decisions that come into your life, if you do it with kindness and everything, it's going to turn out well. Even if you're confused and do not know what you're doing right now. That goes to every field actually, yeah.
Okay. So thank you, Akshay, for this very insightful session. I really like this session because it was very informative, and I'm particularly very interested with creative fields. So this was very informative. I liked it a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining.